God is good, and we are every day a little bit closer to Pantheon Rise of the Fallen launching. Today I wanted to talk about the Progeny system, discuss it, hypothesize on it, theorize it, and inform those that may not realize it is a feature for Pantheon. So let's start with the only real information we have from Visionary Realms regarding the Progeny system, and I quote, "There will be incentives to create alternate characters through the Progeny system. Players will be able to retire high-level characters and then create their children as new level 1 characters. These new characters, the Progeny, will have certain advantages, abilities, stats, etc. that make them slightly yet noticeably better than a completely brand new character, but not to the point that it unbalances things. This is having most of us saying something to the point of, what are the bonuses, and what control will I, the player, have on what carries over? Well, we don't know, but I doubt if it will be anything significant enough to damage the balance of the game because, well, it's clearly stated that it will not. On the same token, though, any advantage, no matter how slight, is an advantage indeed. For example, if I have a tank and I use the Progeny system and one of my abilities gathers 2% more hate for aggro, then that is a huge advantage, in my opinion, versus an original non-Progeny whom doesn't have this advantage. Will we be able to keep our characters' names as the Progeny? Will we be able to still play the retired character? Will we be able to switch classes with the Progeny? I've seen people ask, will we be able to switch races with the Progeny? And for that one I gotta say, since the Progeny is a child of the original character, I can say with quite sincerity that I doubt that. I mean, sure, it sure does seem like a lore issue if a human suddenly has a child that is a pure mirror, right? And what if there was a system where the mother and the father race is part of the Progeny? Therefore, new half-races were options through the Progeny system. I mean, how epic would that be? I mean, or what if it allowed subclassing? As in, like, a Progeny retained some of his father's tanking abilities and stats, but now, rolling as a damage dealer, however, she is now much less squishy due to the father being a tank. Overall, I gotta say, I'm excited about the Progeny system because I can see the many benefits the system offers for, I guess you could say, horizontally for the game and the world of Terminus. More people in low-level zones years after launch, making it easier for lobies to find groups, just for example. A fun way to level up a new class, if that's an option, without rolling a new character, therefore making it easier to stay in contact with friends made. Or what about the fact that it would deter a top-heavy elite of the game, as they would be using the Progeny system more often. Therefore, twinking would be less of a thing. What do you guys think? At the end of the day, we do not know much of the Progeny system right now, and until we get more details, it's difficult for us to know if it is something we will be excited to do, or a goal worth setting. As more information is available, we will dive in deeper, but my favorite of the theories is, like we discussed, the ability to mix races. That would be so cool. Getting a 50% or so of each race perk, and also the, looking like a race that isn't even selectable for your first character. Or the Progeny system allowing for a sort of subclassing option. One thing is for certain for me, though. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is going to be an absolute blast to play through, simply due to Visionary Realms' focus on the community and group play. It has been so long since an MMO wasn't soloable or multi-server instanced. Even knowing that Pantheon is on the horizon for some release date that we do not know, but we are seeing progress and we know it is coming. Let's be honest, that is a blast of fresh air, and I cannot wait to dive into Terminus and learn all there is to learn, group up, explore, defeat, and enjoy. Let me know what you think the Progeny system will entail in the comments. And guys, Support the channel if you enjoyed the video. Throw me a like, subscribe for more, comment. God bless everyone, and keep gaming.